Home in the valley, home in the city. Home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway. Home isn't my way, home I'll never be. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Time is the essence, time is a season. Time ain't no reason, got no time to show. Time everlasting, time to play these sides. Time ain't on my side, time I'll never know. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Now I want to tell you what's wrong from what's right. I've seen suns that were freezing and lives that were blue. But I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you.
And I was muted. Yeah. Let me put my banner on because we know how these people are. I'm so over autocorrect. All I wanted to do was put somebody's name in here. And now where did my... Okay. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Anyway. Ugh. This phone. I met a Mac and Soplo. Sorry. Okay, so where did my link go? There we go. We'll share it again. Guys, make sure you check out Mac and Soplo's channel. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Hey, Rita. Oh, Soplo, hey. Hey, Language of Horses. I love that name. Hey, Bama G. Hey, Lorton Girl. Hey, Twin Thing. Stargazer's mom, Brittany. Well, I find my husband's in there finishing up the Valentines with the kids, signing their names. Because you're not allowed to put who they're to. You're only allowed to put who they're from. Because, they don't want you to you know, to differentiate. They don't want you to pick certain ones for certain kids. Okay. Um, but I think they're more playing with the finger lights than putting them in the envelopes. Anyway, then we got flowers for the teachers, of course, and little hearts of candy with a rose for the bus driver and the bus driver's assistant. I'm like, okay, school's getting expensive. It's crazy. So how's everybody's day going? Been a lot going on these streets. I hope there's not a lot going on tonight. I really, really, really hope. Anyway, hey KCG. None other. I'm really actually kind of surprised that Without a Crystal Ball did another video, because she never responds to the drama crap. For years, she's just, what they've done to her, she's just wrote it, used it very well, because, I mean, come on, look at where she's sitting at, and look at, her numbers say it all. But she did. She spoke up. And she defended the woman that's being attacked, harassed, threatened, doxxed, and everything you could possibly do to someone's life. Hey, Lisa. Oh my God, I love my kids' teachers. And even their bus driver is the sweetest lady. She really, really is. And she makes sure, like when I was really sick. Oh, honey, the kitty cat took it and plays with it. That's okay. No, I don't want it back because the kitty cat had it in his mouth. So we don't want to use that no more. We'll let the kitty have that to play with it. Okay? All right. Thank you. Love you. Could you please close that door? Could you please close the door? Close the door. Close the door, please. Close the door. Close the door. Thank you. Love you, buddy. Yeah, he's upset because the cat took the cat to the pen and was batting it around all over the pool, all over the patio. So I kind of just told a little fib and said, well, we don't want it because, the cat had it in his mouth. But no, it's because the cat loves them things over his own toys. Sweet Crazy. What a name. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. You guys come up with the coolest names, man. So, I gotta say, I was kind of shocked. A good shocked, a surprise shocked. Because what's happening is wrong. What's happened is wrong. What continues to happen is wrong. And I said it yesterday, and I said it weeks ago, and weeks before that. Take that damn picture down of Granny's Watching's daughter. That's insane. What the hell is wrong with you people? God, when someone's doing good and they're really working hard and trying to change things up and doing really good, support them. Don't keep trying to knock them down. That's insanity. Plain out mean and jealous, if you ask me. Anyway. Yeah, someone does. It's insane. I don't get it, but I don't have patience for people like that. I just don't. I just don't. Look, when you do shit and you own it and you're working your ass off to turn things around and do better, then that should be supported. Not constant live after live after live trying to tear the person back down. That's insane. You're not reviewing her content, you're reviewing her. It's not being a commentary channel or a review channel. When you're attacking someone's personal life, that has nothing to do with YouTube. That's not doing what you're supposed to do. I review a lot of people, but you don't ever hear me go real life on them or go after their personal life or their children. That's a no. That's a hard no. Because when you go there and you go low and dirty, you have nothing. And you have no credibility Zilch. Hey, Angel. I don't think that Bad Bunny. I call her down the whole lady. I'm sorry, that Danny Drama. I'm stuck on that. Thank you, Danny Drama. I'm stuck on that down the whole lady. Do you really believe that, KCG? Do you really believe she dropped her channel? No. Dropped her channel for what? She was not harassed. She was not stalked. She was not doxxed. She was not threatened. Her family wasn't put in a Discord call, played for the whole world, or brought up on panel on YouTube. Because Katie spoke out about the truth and said that that Down the Hole lady was not being sued and it was a fraudulent GoFundMe. Because it was, and that's the truth. If she's running from the truth, that's on her. She put out the misinformation. Katie even gave her compliments. You're going to hear it because I'm going to play it. Katie even gave her compliments. Are you kidding me? You're not competition for Katie. Get over yourself. You're nowhere near her numbers. You're not competition. Sorry. It is what it is. That's the truth. Support left this place a long time ago. Yeah, I'm beginning to feel that way. It's crazy. I don't want to see anybody. I want do you do it without the attacks on people's personal life. Do it without going real life, and leave kids alone. Period. I mean, just because you're a creator doesn't mean that your husband or wife or both, whichever floats your boat. Sometimes people have multiple spouses. That's on them. Good for them. Couldn't do it, but good for you. One's enough for me. Drives me crazy as it is. Your kids, even your pets, none of that is YouTube content. None of that has nothing to do with YouTube. Keep it to the YouTube streets. Keep it to the YouTube content. That's it. That's all. Hey, Mystery. She has yet to even remove her kids' pictures from her community page. So is she really thinking of her family? Whose pictures are on her community page? Who you talking about? You talking about Katie? Oh, I don't know about Katie. I was referring to someone else. If the mom wants to post or the dad wants to post their children, then that's their right. That's their children. But what you don't have the right to do is be putting pictures of minor children anywhere on your channel. You just don't. And you're doing it to get revenge or to be a shithead? No. That's not good. That's just not right. Bad Bunny. That cracks me up. Oh, Bad Bunny? Oh, I didn't even know. See, I don't watch her, so I don't. I call her Down the Hole lady because I'm sorry, that Danny Drama, you've got to watch his video. Her, I don't know who it is. There's a couple of them. I don't watch her, so I don't know if she has her kids posted, but I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not posting mine. Hey, Lurker. I don't. The way these streets are you kidding me? Hell to the no. Hell to the no. Mm-mm. Oh, and hey, Wise Angel. And by the way, I did report the unalivement, the threats of unaliving my children, the emails. They are in the detective's hands. There is a report. Just so y'all know. I know a lot of people have been asking me. Yes, I did do it. I'm not one for doing that, but when it comes for me, no, I didn't. When they were sending me death threats, didn't laughed. But don't involve my kids ever. I told them. I warned them. You can talk about me. That's fine. I'm a big girl. I can handle myself. My family is off freaking limits. My children are off limits because I will never do that to yours. So I handled it. Hey, Sheila. You're not surprised Katie spoke up for Charlotte? She spoke out for Charlotte when that happened to her and not to shut her up about it. Oh, she spoke up for Charlotte? And see, that's just what I mean. So that makes these people look like idiots because Charlotte has been a cater for how long? I mean, she's built her, that's how she built her channel, which she's rebuilding another channel. But Charlotte, come on, girl. It's not going to work. You're going to get, don't do it. Build your Rumble. Build your Kick. All you're asking for is more headaches and more problems, but that's your shtick. That's your grift. That's what you've always done. That's why when I took heat, when I didn't agree with what Andy said to her, that was disgusting. That bathroom dude, he's such a pig. Ugh. However, that is Charlotte's stick. That is her pattern of behavior. She pokes and pokes and pokes and pokes harder. And then when you bite back, she fires up alive and cries, woe is me, cries victim. Next thing you know, the super chats, the PayPals, the cash apps, and the expensive purses and stuff are just flying in. It's her shtick. Are you know? And before I could comment, I had to go back and check her channel. And I went back to the very beginning. It's her shtick. Did she learn anything about it? Heck no. The day it happened, she was over on Rumble doing the same thing. Fired right up on the Michelle Andy content. She's still doing the same thing. It's not, nothing has changed. When you don't learn, you're not growing. You're not growing as a person. When you and staying in that hole, in that rabbit hole, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. It's not something I could do. Yeah, build your own shits and stay away from everyone else's crap. Exactly. Yeah, well, and I appreciated her leaving me out of it. I did. She didn't have to do that, but she did because she knew that I was getting threats as well. But you don't. Okay, you cannot like Katie. That's fine. You're not going to like everyone. Simple thing to do is don't watch her. Just don't watch her. Don't pay attention to what she posts. I mean, if it really bothers you that much, then just stay away. But what you don't have the right to do is you don't have the right to go after her personal life, her child, her family, her friends, whatever. You don't have a right to do that to anyone. Okay, why didn't the lights on the patio come on? It just freaked me out. Okay, only the pool lights came on. Why didn't the patio lights come on? The timers are set the same. Okay, that's weird. I have no idea. I just said that. Why didn't the lights come on? Is it because they're under the patio and it's not as dark? They're on the same. Oh, there they go. Okay, thank you. Rabbits live in warrens, not buddy holes. I wish they'd get it all right. Yeah, he said that. No, that was my husband. My husband's got them in the house finishing up their Valentines. They have to put them in the envelope with the little finger-like things that go on your fingers so the kids can. I just fed them dinner. That's why I'm later going live, because I wanted to make them a good dinner. Hey, Okie, it's good to see you. How are you? You did that this afternoon? Well, my son was heartbroken because I wasn't going to spend $39.99 on a bouquet of flowers for his teacher. Yeah, wasn't spending that much. I'm sorry. I got a budget. I got to stick to it. He was heartbroken until we seen this one. But I did get her a nice bouquet, little bouquet. But then he seen this one big yellow rose. I let him get it for her. It doesn't match the bouquet, but he can give it to her separately. Yeah, they're not spoiled. I'll be so glad when my husband goes back to work tomorrow. It's been great having a little extra help with the kids. Gives me a little bit more time to go live because my kids come first. Live will just have to wait. They are number one in my world. So it's been nice this last week and a half. But he had his first time out today in school. The first time he's got in trouble this year. Him and some little boy, they didn't like the corn. They hate the school food. But he was adamant they were having something he liked today, which is only one thing. The tacos, the taco chips. They did, but they have nasty corn. And this kid is very picky about his food. But he wouldn't let me pack his lunch this morning. He was adamant. He wanted the tacos, chips. Well, him and this little boy decided they were going to throw corn at each other. So he got his first time out in school, which is pretty good. I mean, he's in kindergarten. Come on. Well, he said he counted. He threw 3 pieces of corn, and the teacher gave him a timeout. So I knew as soon as he got off the bus, I could tell by his face. He was like, Mommy Kathy, I'm in trouble. I'm like, what'd you do? He says, you're going to take my iPad. I said, well, it depends on what you did. He said, I threw 3 pieces of corn at Dustin, and Dustin threw the whole thing back at me. I'm like, oh, dear Lord. He said, but the teacher put me in my first time out, and I cried because I never get in trouble. I said, well, I think you've been punished for it. We don't need to, We had a nice talk about it. Don't ever do that again. But I can't go hog wild on him for that. I mean, he's in kindergarten. Yeah, he counted how many pieces. Yeah. He's on this counting kick. Everything gets counted. Everything. You give him a little bag of candy, he's dumping it out, and he's counting every piece, and then he's putting a bag in the bag. Everything gets counted. He's going to be 6. My baby's going to be 6 in a few days. I can't believe it. I remember him just falling all over the place, walking. Oh, hey, Maureen. I'm just so glad my husband's finally got the release to go back to work. Hallelujah. Oh. Hey, Amy. In middle school, they used to use the plastic spoons and fling the corn on the cafeteria ceiling. Oops. I got to be honest. We had a couple food fights in the cafeteria in junior high. We did. I mean, I'm talking trays of food, though. We had major food fights. We got in all kind of trouble. My mom beat my ass. That was about the extent of the trouble I got into. I was very boring. I had a food fight. That was it. I knew better. You don't mouth off to the teachers. You don't. You don't disrespect. My mom would have. Nope. Okay, I gotta find her. I don't know where. And this is hi, Spubs. This is a short video. But I'm gonna play it. I don't think it was alive. I think was it alive? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if it was. No. Okay. I don't know. I didn't see it till later, till afterwards. But I'm pretty sure. Oh my God! Come on. She got 53,000 views on this video alone. Jesus. 110. Holy cow! 110K. What? On reality TV. I'm doing it wrong. Wow. I think that they should allow us to show clips and stuff from the reality TV shows, but they don't. I mean, you can for a couple of seconds, but if you're a monetized channel, you're going to get struck. Heck, I got struck for 6 seconds of a show. 6 seconds is all I let play, and I had to take it out, or they weren't, so I took it out. But it wasn't a strike, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let me share screen. I think I talked enough for YouTube sense, but hey, Mickey. Oh, and I seen Betty's back at the local town meeting. Oh boy, she is actually having a fit because they want to put cameras up by the schools. She's having a fit about it. I'll play it, and she says, one of the commissioners goes to her. Well, how many kids need to die? How many? How many kids do we need to lose before it's okay with you? She's such a, hey, Onak, she's such an idiot. Does she not? She lives here. She knows just a couple weeks ago there was a kid killed on his way to school, run over. What's wrong with it? What's it gonna? The dogs are out next door. My dog is barking at nothing, thinking the neighbor dogs are out when they're not. I thought they were, but I thought I just seen Bo. No, I could have swore I just seen their dogs. Oh, Bubba sees them even when they're not out. He don't like the neighbor dogs for some reason.
Back in third quarter planning, Adams is quarterbacking this project, and she is looking pretty tired.
Hey friends, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get into this. This, like I said, was a pleasant surprise. But this is about what's been going on, and there is court coming up with the fraudulent GoFundMe. And I stand on what I said. I showed you the GoFundMe. It was fraudulent. They had her Without a Crystal Ball's picture on there, saying that she was suing them when she has nothing to do with this. But you know what? They kept poking and poking and poking for 5 years. They wanted her attention. Well, they're finally getting her attention. May not be the way they want it. Hey, just another troll. Yeah, I'm going to play as she's shutting down her channel. That's ridiculous. It's an attention thing. Hey, Christoph, good to see you. It's good to see you. She had a meltdown over receiving a cease and desist. She said she was threatened and harassed, and her family was threatened and harassed. No, you were sent the cease and desist, not your family, you. And she totally, hey, Grandma Sherry. Hey, Sheila, she totally overplayed that. Just, play victim. Play victim when you're the one who's been attacking these women for months and months and months, but you're the victim. Okay, I got you. You can review her content and not attack her. It's done all the time. You don't have to go personal. You don't have to go after her child or her husband or her personal life, her neighbors, the town she lives in. You don't have to do none of that. Put a little work into it and review her actual YouTube content. You might be surprised. But no, can't do that. But this was posted by, let me see what the description says. I didn't even read it, to be honest with you. I did watch the video because I wanted to make sure it was something I'd play. There was nothing in there. Oh, she did. Oh, for nearly 5 years, I have been trying to deal privately with something that has been happening to me very publicly. This has left me feeling extremely alone and at times like the most hated person online. I'm sure it has. I'm sure it has. I've seen this stuff. A recent event has made me realize that someone else is going through this same issue, and I need to lend my voice to expose the truth and hopefully end things once and for all. And then she included links to Stevie Boy, or Steve, saying he will burn my channel down. We'll play that. And we went over the Suji breaks down Steve's actions against Charla and me. I think that might be the one we already went over. I'll check and make sure. It was a great video. And on Suji's channel, he also has where Steve has admitted to being inappropriate with Katie Joy. Okay, and then he has Chesh breaks down the company. Great video also. So, let's get into it.
Welcome back to my channel. It is Monday, February 12th, 2024. This video is going to be a voiceover because over the weekend I actually painted my office. I've moved furniture out and it's very empty in here and I am full of paint, but I will be back probably tomorrow. So I wanted to circle back on a video I did a couple weeks ago. I've said I was only going to talk about this one time, but it's recently become more clear to me about what is happening in this current problem that I discussed about a GoFundMe that a creator that has a channel that competes with mine called Down the Rabbit Hole at Bedtime. In my video, I explained.
I gotta tell you guys about this. I'm so excited about this. Y'all know I love Swedish Fish. That is the one candy I can't say no to. I don't care for other candy, but not my Swedish Fish. Guess what I found today? Swedish Fish jelly beans. They are the bomb. They're not Swedish Fish, but they're the bomb. Nothing beats Swedish Fish though. But okay, back to the video.
That this group of creators, including the Rabbit Bedtime, her name is Katie as well, were claiming that
the Rabbit Bedtime. Okay, I just called her down the hole lady because I can't get over the Danny drama video. It's just good. But anyway, back to it.
that this specific
Let's
woman,
see. We got the bedtime rabbit. We got, because that's what I was calling her, the bedtime rabbit. We got the bad bunny, and we got down the hole lady. Hey, it's me, Amberly. Hey, Revival. Oh, woo. Okay.
was taking them all to court, and they were lobbying a lot of allegations against this woman, and they were all claiming that this woman works for me and alluding to their audiences that this woman was being sent by me to do things to them. Several of my subscribers reached out to me when this GoFundMe was posted by Down the Rabbit Hole at Bedtime and on both her YouTube and her Facebook page. And they were concerned because she was using my image and she was on her channel making all of these wild accusations about me. And she was telling her viewers that she was being taken to court by me, I guess by proxy, and that because this woman, Charla, was in court with several of her creator friends, that this had to do with me trying to silence them with Charla's litigation against them, which wasn't true. So in my video, I had very few details about what was going on, and I didn't totally know the whole scope of what had occurred. And so I wanted to just give a little bit more of an update about this because it's become clear to me that not only was the GoFundMe fraudulent in that she used my name and my likeness to raise the money, but it's also fraudulent in that Charla's not trying to silence them, and she's also not an unstable woman going after them. It's actually the opposite. And I want to also be clear that I was told that Katie, who is down the rabbit hole at bedtime, and I found her name from the GoFundMe. And she says in her video that
But yet, they've all slammed Katie, and they said that without a crystal ball, doxed her and all this other stuff. Hey, Clemson girl. No, she didn't. I showed you the GoFundMe weeks before Katie came out with her video. She put her name on the GoFundMe.
started the GoFundMe, and it says it started by a woman named Katie. So Katie was saying in her videos that this woman is doing this to stop her from talking about me, and that she seems like she's on this mission to speak about me to save the world from me.
The woman who has so abruptly turned on Renelle, who actually offered a stranger. Renelle actually gave her phone number. She was just someone.
I'm scared to be myself. You do not have to be scared. You can count on all of us.
You want to have some fun?
We are going to.
From her chat. Renelle has currently shelled out thousands of dollars of her own money.
You sit there and you lie through your teeth. Because let me tell you something. I know the truth. I posted the truth. Hasn't been thousands. Number one, there doesn't even need to be a hearing. She's made the decision to have this hearing. All she had to do was take down a couple videos and edit them. Because she said a lot of frivolous. I'll be nice. I'll say frivolous. No, I won't. She went after this woman for Stevie. For old Steve boy. Just like you're doing. And she continues, and she puts it on her channel, how she will continue to have his back and defend him. Just like Veda did when I played that video the other day. Y'all can't even tell anybody why you're doing it. Because you don't have a reason other than for Steve. So, and I don't believe thousands have been sent. It's an OR hearing, all right? It's not the end of the freaking world. It could be done away with. She's choosing to go forward. No one else. Let's see. Someone tells me, let's say, I put up a bunch of videos where I was totally harassing, stalking, lying, all this stuff about everything that's threatening this woman. And then I was given the option. Take them videos down, edit them, or let's go to court and get you an RO. What do you think? Number one, those videos should have never went up in the first place. This woman is not a creator. She is not, or, she's just a sub. She's just someone who tweets, someone who was in a Facebook group. This all started because she did not approve of the way that Steve and Veda and EKC were being so vile and disgusting in the hate group against Without a Crystal Ball. That's what started all this. Of course, they got her out of the group because she was speaking back. It was going too far. And other people left too for the same reasons. Once they got involved, they ruined that group. They got this. It was just vile, disgusting. Trust me, I have the threads. Well, you don't have to trust me, but I have threads and threads. Yeah. Yeah. It was vile and disgusting. This woman, I'm not sure what kind of delusional tea she's drinking, but Lord.
Just to have an attorney to represent her and to ensure that all of this gets taken care of.
Okay, but she doesn't need an attorney. That's just it. She made that choice. There didn't even need to be an RO hearing. Simple request. But she wouldn't do it because she's defending Stevie Boy's honor.
swiftly. It is an extreme financial and emotional burden that this woman has put on Renelle and myself. The first time I met Steve McCrae, I went,
wait. On you? How you? There wasn't nothing filed against you. You received a simple cease and desist via email to shut up and leave this woman alone. Here you are. I think you want to be part of any legal action because you want to be part of this legal action. I don't know what it is with you. Why do you want to be part so bad? Why do you need to be in this so bad? Why are you lying to your audience? Because you're already lying. You're not being sued for anything. And Renelle had the option. She chose to have the RO hearing. And you honestly don't need a lawyer for an RO hearing. That's also a personal choice. Just saying. I've been in plenty of those RO hearings where the people didn't have lawyers. You know? Parents going at each other and stuff like idiots. But yeah.
Went on to this live stream with him. He was talking about the woman. And I repeatedly said, this sounds like someone with, mental illness. Like, please leave them alone. Just ignore them and they'll go away. We didn't take this real life. This woman.
You didn't take this real life? And you told Steve to leave her alone? But yet you made videos about her too. You didn't go real life. Doxing her. Reaching out to her family. Putting her family on a panel. Doing a mod call with a bunch of your buddies. That company. In the call. Trying to get all the dirt they could on this woman. Playing it for the world. But you didn't go real life. Okay. What do you consider real life? There wasn't any aspect of this woman's life you guys didn't go after. Makes me wonder what you really think real life is. Because, that's real life.
Is taking us to court in Kansas. She is.
You are not going to court in Kansas. Nothing was filed against you. Stop lying. You do not have a court date. You want one. You want to be part of one. Why, I don't know. But you do. So you're going to get your wish. Because without a crystal ball set, she's done. She got her lawyers involved. Good luck with that one.
To take money away from her family to fight this person. She's not taking the woman to court. The woman's taking her. So money, time, emotional energy away from herself and her family to be able to fight this.
Staying silent due to their fear of repercussions. Even though Katie Joy Paulson has taken her lives away from YouTube and gone onto Instagram and Facebook, she continues to bully, harass, stalk, manipulate, and victimize people around her. It is vital that anyone is free to call her out. A link to the GoFundMe I've created is below, even if you can only give $5.
She has likened me to be as...
Okay, but the thing is, it doesn't have nothing to do with without a crystal ball. It doesn't have nothing to do with Katie Joy. You fraudulently put up that GoFundMe. You put Katie's picture on it. You said she was suing you. That's a lie. You said she was suing Renelle. That's a lie. This absolutely has nothing to do with Katie Joy. Though you keep making it about her. All your little company does. But keep going.
As dangerous and as bad as some of the people I've covered. I believe she has been wholly misled about who I am by a group of other creators that have been doing this to me for years. So the truth about what's actually happening is this. Charla and these creators, including Rabbit Hole, Bedtime Lady, Kate, in a Facebook group, I think called Blocked by Katie Joy. And apparently in this group, all of them...
Thank you for using my name for her, because I've been using that for her for, I don't know, a couple months. That's how I know you watched my video. But I know you did because you left a comment. But anyway.
would just talk about why I blocked them. And the group had become spammy and not a lot of things were happening in there. And Charla was asked to come in and clean things up. And she apparently was upset with me because I blocked her. But I had blocked her because she had become part of this group and was accusing me of things that weren't true. And in our interactions was very combative with me because she was being told things about me that weren't true, that she actually believed were true. Through my research here, I've learned that Charla is a survivor of the Institute in Basic Life Principles. She followed me because of that coverage. She was upset with some of the ways I covered the IBLP, and at some point got involved with this group of people that had a Facebook group, and she started to hear negative things about me, and she believed what they were saying about me was true. She then becomes part of this group, and Katie down the rabbit hole is also in there, hearing all of these stories about me, which
Rapper, don't do that. You be cool, rapper. Don't do that. I did, KCG. Hey, T Marie. We don't do that. I'm gonna give you a little short time out, rapper. We don't do that.
again are not true, and they all become this group, and they're all in an admin. I don't know if Katie was
Thank
an
you, it's me,
admin. I
Amberly.
don't believe Katie was ever an admin, but they're all in this group together, and the person that started that group, his name is Steve, and Steve has been targeting me and harassing me for 4.5 years.
I don't know how much backstory you actually know. So the whole Katie Joy started, she was a co-host on another YouTube channel that I started with a guy named Kyle Curtis, which was the Non Sequitur show. That show had some pretty good popularity. It was mentioned in Forbes.com. I had a lawsuit against him. I won $150,000. Katie kind of built her channel after that. And so Katie had some false allegations against a bunch of people. She had false allegations against me. She had false allegations against Todd Chrisley, if you know from Chrisley Knows Best.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
And she had false allegations from 7 Up Productions and Toddy Westbrook. She's just an incredibly dishonest YouTuber,
person, yeah.
Extremely litigious. She had false TRO against me and 2 other content creators merely to silence us. So I was like, okay, I'm going to fight this, take it head on, right? And so I won my lawsuit against Kyle, and so I decided to sue Katie.
And I can't stand Katie Joy. I hate her for every fiber of my being.
What ultimately ends up happening is what's happened.
Most people have no clue that 2023 the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical products.
Okay, where'd my mouse go? Hey.
It's Amazon.
What
happened to Charla is what happened to me. So Charla quickly learned that what they were saying about me was false, and she also learned that they were doing things to people and saying things about people that she didn't agree with outside of me, and they were treating people
Rita.
She apparently didn't want them to be treated. This group of people didn't like that Charla was not allowing them to speak about my child because she was the group admin, and they also didn't like that she wasn't allowing them to speak ill about the way I look. It was a group fight, and she got removed from the group. And so the reason why this all happens is because it's about a hate group about me, right? But ultimately, Charla ends up becoming the target of Steve and
Hey,
all of
Gina
these
Marie.
creators.
Hey, let's
And
be honest.
Charla is not a public figure. Charla doesn't have a YouTube presence.
Hey, Death Grips. What's going on in chat? Uh-oh, what did I just drop? Well, who knows? My critters will be happy. Wherever it went. Alright, I can't wait to get this hair cut off. She did on her LG. Wait. Y'all should watch this video because it was about a woman that was sending nudes to an underage boy, and he tried flipping it to Katie, and Steve passed around her nudes too. Well, I'm not surprised Steve did. I mean, does that really shock anybody? On her IG. All right.
She's not a content creator, and they have been since July doing stream after stream after stream after stream on their various YouTube channels talking about her, about her mental health.
That's
about
true.
Her, they've been trying to characterize her as an unstable, unwell, narcissistic psychopath.
That's
Oh,
all
do you have
true.
evidence of this, Charlotte? Can you show us where he went after you as a CSA survivor? No, because of none.
I
There's
think
none.
she's saying because we're calling her names.
And they have all because she said she didn't agree with how they were running their page and how they acted. And because she refused to do what Steve wanted her to do, which is what happened to me when I refused to do something Steve wanted, and I refused to apologize for him making me uncomfortable, he decided he was going to go on this 5-year target of harassment against me. He is now doing this to Charla, and he is now doing this with other creators to Charla, and Rabbit got involved in that. So Charla, doesn't have a YouTube channel, doesn't have a Facebook channel, I believe, since all of this has happened, because they've been making so many videos about her, disparaging her, lying about her, slandering her, harassing her, filing reports against her, filing retaliatory restraining orders against her with merit, attempting to tie her to things that she didn't do, and characterizing her as psychotic, and harassing her real life.
I mean, look at some of this stuff. I mean, and it's been proven that the ID was asked for. Steve is not the one being harassed. He's the one inciting the harassment against her. And that's what Steve does. When Steve gets his little feels hurt, he finds these women that will die on that hill for him. They will die on that hill for him. I don't get it. But anyway, I mean, he's not to look at. I mean, let's be honest.
Again,
Oh, that's right. He cried because he said somebody emailed him a pizza. I still don't know how you email a pizza.
Not a public creator, and they went into her private life and they found people from her private life to bring onto their channels to basically character assassinate her and spread more misinformation about her. And
that's true.
It got to a point where she was facing so many threats and so much harassment from this group that she filed a restraining order against Steve in Kansas. And then she also filed a restraining order against a woman named Brittany and then a woman named Erin. And the three of them, she has a court date, I think on February 26th, for the Erin and Brittany's temporary restraining orders to become permanent. My history with Steve goes back to 2018, but his targeting of me began in...
Wait a minute. Katie is back on my radar. Was more than willing to not worry about her BS as I had bigger fish to fry. But there is no way I'm going to allow her to tell her fans she was SH'd and play victim, block anyone who questions her about it. Well, Steve, I played video of you admitting to being inappropriate. I've heard how you talk to women and how you talk with women. I also know about the prawn situation while you were alive with 2 women. Okay? Just say it.
In the late summer and early fall of 2019. And over the years, he has interfered and caused a lot of problems.
What's this say?
Me.
Katie Joy, a record of public figure, Katie Joy Paulson. Statements, accusations. Okay.
For me on this platform by telling other creators lies about me, and then those creators end up making videos about me so he can...
If you want to compare my history to Katie Joy's about who actually is a narcissist and who is not, here is a handy reference checklist. I don't deny having competence, which took me a lot of years to get, but most of these criteria are anti-ethical or even pungent. How? To my very nature? No, it's not. It's what you've actually done. I am absolutely
effectively
convinced
hurt me through other creators.
Katie has straight up NPD. Not borderline, straight up NPD. You can decide for yourself. Oh my God.
It's in my belief, a way for him to seek revenge against me because I wouldn't apologize to him or take his side in a business dispute that he co-owner of a channel that he had that I guest spotted on, but I was never friends with Steve. I was friends with his co-host. And
here's one thing you can do
these
before you
ads.
buy anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this
I've
first.
got to upgrade one of these
co-owner of
days.
that channel, and because I didn't take Steve's side, and because I shared feelings about what things
Listen,
he said
it
to
was
me,
not
made me
Kyle's
uncomfortable.
channel, but it was.
Then
He was,
began
wait a minute. Kyle was the co-host. He says it was him. I gave it to him. Okay, so you're admitting you gave this man the channel.
saying publicly that he would destroy anyone that took the side of his co-creator and co-owner of that channel, and he would burn all of our channels down to the ground. And he gave me an ultimatum and said, I want you to apologize and I'll take you off my radar. And that was in, I think, September of 2019. And I said, no, I'm not going to apologize.
Yeah, he
for
did
anything
admit
you
it,
said
Sheila.
to me. And here we are today. I had a restraining order against him in 2020.
Legal action has been taken against me in the form of an unsubstantiated restraining order. Wrong, Steve. It was substantiated. My lawyer is apprised and will seek legal recourse to the fullest extent we can. Due to legal considerations, I cannot discuss our legal recourse at this time. But yet, you put up another one, put up a GoFundMe, raised several $1,000s, and never had a lawsuit. You let it go. So now, guess what? You can't even refile. Idiot. Idiot. Yeah, no one wanted to be on panel with him anymore.
NDA and an agreement where neither one of us would speak about the other for a year. That was expired in 2021. The day it expired, he began speaking about me. I responded on Twitter with
The Minnesota Harassment Restraining Order action captioned Catherine Paulson versus Steve McRae has been dismissed without prejudice. There is a pending Minnesota civil action captioned Catherine Paulson versus Steve McRae and Trina Rogers. That is unresolved, and no further comment is appropriate at this time. But it never went nowhere. He used the money for his McDonald's and stuff. But he never used the $5,000 for the lawsuit. Never replaced it either. A picture of a pizza, what? Yeah, he said someone emailed him a pizza to his old address. I think Steve has passed the statutes of limitation of being butthurt. Yeah, he don't know that though.
And he then filed a frivolous lawsuit against me,
Yep.
claiming that I had done all of these things to him, and he was trying to claim that he was a victim of me when he wasn't. So we countersued him, and we were seeking over $300,000 in damages.
Youch.
And he never actually
Twist.
filed this lawsuit in court.
Hey,
In the
Chopper
state of
Lily.
Minnesota, you can do what's called pocket service, and you can serve to an attorney.
Exactly. That's what Beta's problem is.
Clients that are in a dispute.
Most of the caters are people Katie ignored at one point, and the crazies can't handle it. Good point, because I truly believe that's where that tube top wearing potato travesty, Katie wasn't giving her the attention she wanted on Facebook. She would follow Katie into groups that Katie was in and everything. And as soon as she found an open door where someone was going to Katie, she jumped in. Prior to that, she was begging for Katie's attention.
To negotiate settlements or agreements outside of the court so that you don't take up court time with something that could be handled through attorneys. And he made the decision after a year never to file it. And
Yeah, Steve McRae's lawsuit was dismissed with prejudice after failing to file the lawsuit in court. But he never returned none of that money. And I think the GoFundMe may even still be up. But he can't refile because it was dismissed with prejudice.
in the state of Minnesota, if you don't file your lawsuit that you pocket serve within a year, it is automatically dismissed with prejudice. So when that was dismissed in 2022.
Oh, yeah. Molly went after Katie hot and heavy. Yes, she did. Over the Marvon and Dre stuff. Oh yeah.
He was unable to sue me over those claims ever again in the state of Minnesota. And my lawsuit against him also, I can't sue him. And for what happened and what we shared in that lawsuit. And so I moved forward and I have moved forward, and he unfortunately has not. And so he has made a lot of channels and a lot of Facebook groups and a lot of Facebook pages about me. And he has solicited women through that compete with me. So there's been several channels over the years that have been spoken out against me and made content about me that has been directly influenced by him. And Rabbit is one of those creators now. So is Renelle Smith. And there's a whole list of creators that are doing this to me right now. And they're all part of the same group of creators. And they all work together. They all collaborate to target me. And they do this because they need to defend his honor. Renelle Smith on her channel consistently says that she will never stop defending Steve because I falsely accused Steve of sexual harassment. I never falsely accused him of anything. And so they have created this whole narrative that I am neglectful, I'm dangerous. He tells people I'm a psychopath, I'm a malignant narcissist. He has a lot of things that he says about me. And I have thousands of screenshots over the years, and he has made probably hundreds of videos about me. He talks about me almost daily at times. He goes in periods where he doesn't talk about me and then he does. But regardless, I have been a fixation of his, and they make money on it. And so these channels all work together, and Rabbit is just one new creator that's involved in this.
Thank you, T. Welcome to Poolside, everyone. Make sure you thank T for the membership. Hey, runs with pickles. Sleuthing tater tots. That is so cool.
And it appears she got involved in it because I criticized a video she made by saying that it wasn't true. And
ads. Okay, where did it go? Where did my video go? I didn't exit it out. What the hell? Okay, but you all changed that group. The group started out, I cannot even believe they made a freaking group on Facebook blocked by Katie Joy. What? Are you guys elementary school kids? You've never blocked anybody, Rabbit? Dookie, you cannot tangle yourself up in my cords. That's what's happening. You're tangling up in my cords. Come on, kitty. You cannot sit on my lap right now. Sorry, baby. I'll hold you in a little bit. Here. There, Mommy gave you a goodie. I'm smart. I keep goodies out here now. Here, Dookie Doo. Here, Sir Duke. Here, Sir Duke. Here you go. Here. Eat your goodie. Or I'll be damned. He just put his nose up bad. This cat is too much. But wait a minute. You all started a group because you got blocked. Then you changed it. When Beta and Steve and all them got involved, it became the hate. And it got really vile and nasty. And people left that group because of it. They even archived that group at one point because it was that bad. It was that disgusting. Trust me, I know. I have threads of whole conversations from that group. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. No, I didn't copy them. I don't go in there. Someone else did who was concerned and passed it along. Don't need to know who, none of your business. But it was bad. It got really beyond disgusting. But, I mean, why would you even create a group? Yeah, Sir Duke's going to get his butt beat right now. Look at him. Duke, get out of my... Oh, my God, you're all tangled up. Take your little 35-pound butt and get out of here. I can't hold you. I can't hold him because he wants to sit on my laptop and he can't and he'll break it. This cat weighs almost 35 pounds. He's a big cat. And there's just not enough room for him to sit on me right now. So he's pissed and he's nipping at me and wrapping in my cords. Last time he did this, it ended my life. I had to come back because he pulled all the cords out. No, Sir Duke, I gave you a goodie. Here, I will give you one more. Leave me be. Go in the house and bug daddy and the kids. Here, eat this goodie. Now leave me be. Like you need a goodie with your weight. Anyway, my cat needs a treadmill and a diet more than he needs a goodie. Oh, Rita, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Welcome to Poolside, everybody. Hey, Hazel Eyes. Lynn, Love, and Light. I like that name. You guys, how do you come up with these really cool names? I need to know. Okay, exactly. What is the problem if you're okay with it? But, you know, maybe don't copy her content. But actually, she gave you compliments in this video. Yeah. So, okay. No, you jumped on the bandwagon with Stevie and that tube top wearing travesty and EKC and Nikki and Ornell. That's what you did. Yeah, got in bed with the slime. You've been slimed, baby. You've been slimed. Hey, Chris Cress. It's not playing? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Nope, back it up. Nope, not how it works. Nope, not how you done it. Nope. If you got a problem with her YouTube content, then what you do is you fire up that live button and you review her YouTube content. Show everybody where she's going in real life, where she's hurting people, what information she got wrong. Show that. That's not what y'all did. That's not what y'all do. You decided that you guys are the real life moral police. And if that woman posts something she made for dinner, every one of you fire up a freaking live about it and dissect what she made for dinner. Like it's any of your business. Y'all go real life. You're the real lifers here. What you do about Katie has nothing to do with her YouTube content. That's my issue with you people. That and you don't leave her kid alone. It's not playing? All right, wait a minute. Let me reshare. My cat pulled the cords. I'll back it up and reshare. Sorry, I didn't know it wasn't playing. Dookie, get away from my cords. I love you, but you are really working my nerves right about now. Sir Duke, look, just because I call you Sir Duke does not mean you're royalty. Do you understand that? Don't give me them big eyes. Don't even do that because you'll make me feel really bad. Oh, it didn't. It loaded it twice. That's freaking weird. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'll back it up a little bit. I don't know how long you weren't hearing it, but I'll back it up a little bit.
We want to be there for those we love, even after we're gone. AARP level benefit term life.
Dude, please don't pull up.
He has a lot of things that he says about me, and I have thousands of screenshots over the years, and he has made probably hundreds of videos about me. He talks about me almost daily at times. He goes in periods where he doesn't talk about me, and then he does. But regardless,
okay.
I've been a fixation of his, and they make money on it. And so these channels all work together, and Rabbit is just one.
How it stopped a few minutes ago, so do I need to go back further? No, it's my cat. He keeps wrapping up in my cords. Dookie doo. Look, Sir Duke, I'm about ready to put you in the house, okay? You're going to go to timeout. Yes, I put my animals in timeout. Hey, it's a mom thing. Sir Duke, come on. Dookie doo. Go play in the water. Go play in the swimming pool. You love to paw the water. Go ahead.
A new creator that's involved in this. And it appears she got involved in it because I criticized a video she made by saying that it wasn't true. And I guess I posted. I recall I posted something on Instagram about it not being true, and then
and that's exactly true. That's true. That is, I have to admit, that's true.
Yeah, that she does satire, and so I removed the post. But I guess me making that criticism of the video, saying this is not true, this is false, be careful what you're watching. And it wasn't to criticize that she was doing a bad job. It was just, this is not a true video. And when I realized it was satire, I removed it. And so she, I guess, decided that that was a big slight to her, and she was very offended by that. And so she decided to go down the rabbit hole with me, and that's how she became connected to all these people. And this is all on her channel. That's how I found this out. I found this out by watching another creator that was covering what she does. Who knew?
Had some kind of falling out with Without a Crystal Ball and ended up joining a group that I had been a part of. It was like a Facebook group, and it was called like Blocked by Katie Joy.
You were in the Facebook group too?
And it was just a group of people who would be like, yeah, like I said such and such about Katie Joy, and then she blocked me, and I just want to join this group to talk about like how hard it is to deal with her or whatever.
I'm mind blown.
Rabbit hole at bedtime because
these grown adults created a group. Oh, that's okay, Rose. Yeah, Rose, he also has admitted to being inappropriate with her and inappropriate with the things he was saying. He has admitted to that. I played the videos. These grown-ass adults created a group because they were blocked by someone. I'm probably blocked by a lot of people. Don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to create a group because somebody blocked me. I'm just not. I've got much better things to do with my time. Oh, they twist everything she does. Until I started YouTube, I have never seen anyone so obsessed with someone's life. Their obsession is so bad. They can't even tell you why they don't like her. They'll tell you that. I don't know. And it's not even like, it's actually, there's a fine line between love and hate, and I think it's a little both. Me personally, I still think Steve is very infatuated with Without a Crystal Ball. But, yeah, I don't know, man. There's no one. KCG is having a really hard time, guys. She's almost blind. She can't really see. And she's like $20 short on the money she needs to get her phone fixed so that she can actually do YouTube and read chats and, because So she can chat. Just yeah. So yeah. They need to take inventory of their lives and move on. No one has to like Katie. She has exactly the same rights to speak as they do. They want to silence her. She wants to be left alone. Right? Yeah, see how I'm broken. Yeah, see how her. If I had the $20, I'd give it to you, KCG, in a heartbeat, because you are so sweet and you're always so supportive of me. I would do it in a heartbeat. I can't believe that's all you need to have enough to get your phone fixed. But that's got to be hard for you because you have, you take care of your son. And I know that you can't see.
The same kind of content or whatever. And
Do you?
basically, like, I don't really disagree with that. Like, I think that's fine to have that opinion. I think that there's a difference.
Okay.
But I'm not
So
even
what's
gonna
the
go into it.
problem?
She was saying these things, and I had been in the group, and she actually kicked me out of the group. I didn't even know. I had no idea. I didn't care, like, because I had way too much. I didn't know. I didn't even know I had been kicked out of the group. But because I was kicked out of the group, Nikki and Steve McCrae, who I had never talked to at that point, started standing up for me. And I guess they were saying, like, what are you talking about? Like, and I'd never spoken to him. He was like, I've watched some of Down the Rabbit Hole bedtime stuff, and she is not like Katie Joy. It's not the same thing. We're not here to.
No, you do.
Gossip about reality
You
TV
do what you call satire. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah. Anyway, Steve knew that you would be an easy target. Steve has a way of picking you women that he knows he can manipulate. And he knows will white knight for him while he sits back and laughs at y'all because you're doing all his dirty work.
That's not why we have a problem with Katie Joy. We have a problem with Katie Joy because she goes.
I agree, Chubba.
Steve had kind of stood up for my channel in certain ways. Meanwhile, I had no idea.
Oh, the company.
I had no idea.
The company. We love the company.
And, that was funny. He didn't have to do that. That was kind of him. And he actually got into like a lot of. I'm not going down that rabbit hole, but he ended up having a lot of issues with this person, like deep issues. And it kind of started with he and Nikki sort of speaking up for me a little bit. So, I mean,
That's where it
silly
started.
stuff,
That's
but once you're in it,
interesting. That's not
you
what
can't
they
help
said.
But have to deal with it. You have to deal with it.
All of these women are told
I don't
by
know how I can
over and
post
over and over
that.
again that I'm dangerous, that I'm a psychopath, that I am a threat to society, to humanity. I don't know what his exact words are. One time I think he said I'm an existential threat to humanity. He has called me a malignant narcissist.
I don't know how.
Being a psychopath.
Is there a link I can copy? Wait a minute. Is there a link, KCG, I can let me look, that I can copy? I don't know. Let me look. Maybe there's a link I can copy. I gotta log in? No. I want to copy. It won't let me copy the link? That's weird. That is really weird. Can I put it in there? Do you mind? KCG, do you mind? Or do you want to, you can put it in. Someone's asking for it. You can put it in. I don't think she can see to put it in. I don't know. Do you want me to put, I'll put it in there. It's your name though. Okay, I'll put it in there. And she can't see and she can't type on her phone. Let me write this down because I can't believe it won't let me just copy a link. I don't know. I don't use PayPal that much. So, it's www.paypal.me/MCKINLEY long COVID. Okay. I'll put it in the chat. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but if YouTube has anything to say about it, I'll edit it out after. Okay, I'm almost done, guys. Man, I miss being able. I used to be able to type so fast. But when you don't do it on a regular basis anymore, I hope I did this right. Okay, I don't know, but I hope I did this right. There you go. Rita, there, you asked for it. There it is. I can post it because somebody asked me for it. Yeah. Psychopaths make up about 1% of the general population. Really? Only 1%? Wow. Steve McRae says that, so he knows he has a cult full of them.
Neglecting my son. He's alluded to the fact that.
Oh yeah, she actually. I remember that, Christoph. Charlotte actually left her dinner so she could hurry up and go live about Katie because Katie went live and posted something. Yeah. It means if you have 1,000 followers, that means you have 10 psychopaths following you. If you have 10,000 followers, that means you have 100 psychopaths following you. Steve, where do you get these numbers? Stop.
He says that I am dangerous, and he characterizes my followers as dangerous. And so when Katie makes a video about me, she frequently will say that I am more dangerous than people I cover, like that are cult leaders. And she'll say that I'm worse than them.
I guess she could be like, she's a competitor of mine, right? So I'm not trying to like compete with her, take her channel down. I'm just saying, like, I cannot believe
what do we
about
think,
the subscribers, the people that are like hardcore Katie Joy fans. It just makes me think that maybe like there's a lot more people out there like Katie Joy than I realize. And I just have to realize that there's like a base of people who want to see someone like this. So she's still lumping Charlotte and Katie Joy together. Just have to shut my mouth and move on with my life. You know, I'm just like, maybe that's the real realization that you have to do, Katie, is that people want this kind of content, this kind of like
remain silent due to their fear of repercussions. Even though Katie Joy Paulson has taken her lives away from YouTube and gone onto Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, wait a minute. Katie don't want you people to. When did she ever try to silence any of you? After what? What planet are we in? Are we on another reality somewhere? Because they have not shut up ever. In fact, they tripled down since the tube top travesty entered the picture. He's educated. In spite of the caters, Katie just keeps living her best life. Yeah, these idiots think they did something, that they're harming her. No, Katie's used it to her benefit. Her channel has she's getting close to 400K subs. She's getting mad views. She's got the numbers. She's making the cash. Where are they at? 40 views? 43 views? Please. Who's the one hurting who here? But I just, that has still got to be so stressful to always have, and to feel like you're all alone out on these YouTube streets. And you shouldn't be. And no one should be attacked like that. It's just, come on. Like I said, if you want to go at her content that she puts on YouTube. Show everybody where she's wrong. That's what'll make a difference. But they don't do that. They don't do that. So they lose all credibility.
Facebook, she continues to bully,
harass,
stalk, manipulate, and victimize people around her. It is vital that anyone is free to call her out. A link to the GoFundMe I've created.
Look at her face. Just look at how she is in this. This woman she quickly became obsessed because everything she's saying here it isn't happening. It's all personal insults. Yeah, this isn't happening. This woman because she commented on a video that wasn't right, but then when she realized it was satire, she went, she corrected that. This is it? This is what caused her? What? These people are unhinged. When they start sending you death threats on your children, they're unhinged.
is below, even if you can only give $5.
But she's only hearing from Steve and his followers what they say about me, and it's just regurgitated over and over and over and over and over. And he says it all
Don't
the time.
take.
Sick of all
These
like this one?
ads. Yes.
Just head to adskiller.com.
And one of these
Click on
days, I'm going to
Activate Now,
upgrade.
add ads.
That I'm dangerous, that he hates me with every fiber of his being, that he
Oh my God! Don't
can't
take
stand me,
chances.
that
Be
I'm the
safe.
most dishonest person in the world. Legal action, restraining orders, NDAs, nothing stops this man. And so at this point, I don't know what else to do but just to come on here and share with you that now what he has done to me, he is doing.
Yeah, I was too
But the
reliable.
difference here is that I'm a creator and I can defend myself, and I'm a public figure. Charla's not. Charla was just someone that was in one of his Facebook groups that became an administrator that had a fight with him about how they were running the channel or running the group. And because they disagreed about that, he took away her admin privileges. They got into some sort of dispute about that. She began to wake up to what he was saying about me. She realized that what he was saying about me was false. Months ago, she reached out to me to apologize for anything that she had said to me, participating in all of this against me. And she understood that what he was doing was not only wrong, but now what he had been doing.
But yet she never stopped making content about you, going at every little thing you post, every little word you say. I don't know how you did it with them stalking you the way they do. And they outright stalk you. You handled it better than I would have, because you kept quiet about it. Not me. But see, what they don't get is Katie makes money. Katie has no problem with getting lawyers. She doesn't have a problem with going to court. That's evident. But, I mean, they have been begging and begging for almost 5 years for this. Or I think she buys subs from the data I've seen. Oh.
Me, he was now saying about her. So he was using the same tactics, same MO. And so what his group of creators have done is they have gone on a campaign to harass, intimidate, and target Charla because she didn't agree with them about me. The reason I'm coming on here and doing this for Charla, and she didn't ask me to do this, by the way. I'm doing this because Charla...
You can use a free ad blocker on YouTube? Really? I didn't know that. I don't know if they allow you to do that. I don't know if you can do that, because the whole idea is the ads so that the creators make their, make our couple pennies on AdSense. But really, it's not that much money. But if you want to stop the ads, you have to upgrade. And I think it's like $15.99 a month. But yeah, I didn't know that though. If there is one, I want to know about it.
Charla was one of my subscribers, someone that came here because she felt like she was seen and heard as a survivor of the IBLP and as someone that has survived insurmountable trauma in her life, that I don't find any of this behavior acceptable. I think it's really disturbing that if you disagree with someone in a Facebook group, this results in going to lengths where creators with 40,000 subscribers like Rabbit are going after and harassing this poor woman and claiming that she's an unstable stalker, making allegations that this woman is my employee, all doing this because they know that by using my name and trying to link it to me, it will not only damage my reputation, but it'll get them views and it'll make them more money in their GoFundMe. The problem with Charla appears to be that Charla kicked her out of a Facebook group. Katie's problem with me is that I appeared to have made a video that criticized Katie in that I said that it wasn't true. Katie says Steve sticks up for her.
Hey, Clarissa.
Is validating.
Yeah, I seen a couple of the drunk. I thought they were on Facebook though. See, I don't really do IG, and someone had sent me one. I thought it was Facebook, maybe a Facebook Live. I could be wrong. It could have been, but yeah, I admit that. Yeah, sometimes you give them their content, but okay. Yeah, I watch on my on a computer. I'm going to use it.
Validating her as a creator. She doesn't like that Charla compared her to me, even though we have similar content. And then Katie went on a campaign putting up video after video after video, along with Steve, along with Nikki, another creator, along with Aaron, along with Veda, there's so many different creators in this. Renelle, that we're all doing this on behalf of Steve for their various reasons. Renelle says that she's doing it to defend Steve. Katie appears to feel loyalty to Steve because he defended her against Charla. Aaron is loyal to Steve. Nikki is loyal to
Hey,
Steve.
Sue.
They're all doing this for Steve. And nobody that's a non-creator, a non-public figure should have to leave a Facebook group and be harassed in this way. A couple weeks ago, I was upset because my name and likeness was being used to help them make money on this. But what's making me more upset is that it's not just my name and likeness that's being used in this, but it's that they're misrepresenting what has happened to Charla. They're misrepresenting what they've done to Charla. A judge in the state of Kansas has said she's the victim. And yet these creators continue to push the narrative that she is not the victim. And they keep trying to tie her to me as though there's some malicious conspiracy against them when they're the ones that have a conspiracy clearly against Charla. I was watching a video yesterday where they have a Twitter account, a group chat, and it's called the Harassment Smear Campaign, or the Harassment.
All right, guys. So this is the easy ritual that's helped my grandma drop.
They do. They actually
pounds since April.
They actually do. They had a Twitter group. They really did. Yeah.
Campaign.
Come on.
Of Charla, the Charla harassment campaign. They're doing a coordinated effort to target her, all for their various reasons, because she dared to say no to Steve and she called out Steve for who he was. I have been the target of Steve. So many other female creators on this platform have been targets of Steve. And now a non-creator is a target of Steve. And every single time one of these new channels comes into it, it's like I have to defend I'm in a place where I have to defend these asinine allegations against me that he has drilled into this community over and over and over. You know how many times I've heard in the last 4 years is that everyone hates you? No one likes you on YouTube. So much so that yesterday I saw a video of his on a digital content creator who does and works for Chris Hansen of Take a Seat, that I left a comment where I was so upset because I was like, how dare you have this man in here say these things about me? And then I realized it wasn't about me, that Steve was trying to bring in me into a situation that was atrocious and link it to me, which again had nothing to do with me. Exactly what he's doing to Charla. And that creator said to me, he's a pathological liar. And I don't believe a word he said. And that's one of the very few times I've ever heard someone say to me that they don't believe him. So many people jump on this bandwagon, and I know that my followers that are in these groups feel like they can't leave because they see the vitriol that happens once they do leave. Because when Charla left and she wanted to come back to this community, she felt like she couldn't. And now they're making it almost impossible for her because she has been completely annihilated from the internet through this harassment. And they've gone to her real life. They're reaching out to people in DMs to harass them. They're contacting my subscribers on Facebook. They're contacting my subscribers on Instagram. They're running they're running Instagram hate pages, like Without a Crystal Balls. That's connected to them.
Thanks, Topper Lily. I'm gonna download it.
Groups. They're doing all of these things to try to get my subscribers to turn.
It's an extension on Chrome. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Thank you.
Against me so they can have them, but yet inevitably some of my subscribers accidentally end up in these groups and they don't even realize it. And that's the part that makes me sad and scared for my subscribers, because no one should have to go through that. Particularly, if I could tell anyone anything, is that do not get associated with these people. Not because I'm a malignant narcissist, not because I'm a cult leader, not because I want you to be in an echo chamber with me, but because I've seen firsthand what he's done to me. I'm seeing firsthand what he's done to Charla. I'm seeing firsthand what this group does to he did this to a woman named Fiona. He has done this to so many women on YouTube. He has had moderators like Cheshire that have fallen out with him, Manya that have fallen out with him. It's like it's a merry-go-round of people, and no one should be targeted and harassed on this platform. It's against our TOS. I don't want Steve's channel to disappear. I don't want Steve to disappear. All I've ever asked is that he leave me alone, but he won't. So I feel like I have a duty right now to not only stick up for Charlotte and say what has happened to her is unacceptable, and I would never condone this, that she is being maligned and misrepresented as a unhinged stalker when she's the one that's being stalked, and that I don't want Katie to fall into this either, because I feel like Katie has a wonderful channel that my subscribers loved, and they loved her content, and then they didn't like the content once she started going after me, and I don't want to go after her. I have zero interest in attacking her, in making her feel like she's less than me. I think that there's room for everyone on YouTube. And I feel like if she wants to make a million videos on the Duggars and Sister Wives, she should feel free to do that. And she'll have viewers that will listen to her, and they'll listen to her with open arms. But it appears as though she's allowed her frustration and anger with me to cloud her judgment or something, to get aligned with these people that are doing really awful things to an innocent woman named Charla, who's not a public figure. Katie is not being sued. On Friday, I went on Instagram and I said I was gonna have my lawyers look into this. And then over the weekend, I cooled down and I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna reach out to Katie. And she doesn't respond. This is the only time I've ever emailed her. She hasn't responded. She clearly watches my content because she removed some of the stuff related to the GoFundMe, although she hasn't corrected it. I just wish that she would be honest about why she's upset and why she keeps making videos about Charla, why she keeps making videos about me, and just maybe if we could all just focus on what we're good at. I don't want anyone to lose their channels. I don't want to have to silence anyone, and I don't want to go through litigation with people, because I have done that a zillion times because of him and him egging people on. I just want Charla, I want people to know that Charla's not unhinged. I want people to know that what's happening to her is not fair, that she's the victim, and that raising funds under fraudulent purposes like that is dishonest to this community, and misrepresenting a victim as a perpetrator is wrong. If you don't like someone, fine, but be honest. All have a duty to our communities to do the right thing. I don't want anyone to be hurt. I don't want anyone in this situation to be attacked. I don't want anyone to be harmed. I don't want my followers to attack any of these people or yell at them or scream at them. I just want people to know what's going on from my perspective, because I don't talk about this often. And this has been something that's been on my heart for a very long time. And it's something I care about deeply. And I care about my subscribers. And yes, Charla has participated in horrible things to me and done things to me, but I can forgive her of that. I can forgive her for getting sucked into that, because to me, we
miss her too, Sue.
To people like that online. But if you can get out of
I hope Charlotte's doing good. I really do.
it and you can apologize and you can move on, doesn't that mean we're good adults? Charla deserves not.
Oh, believe me, if I could, if I would go to Kansas, just if nothing else, to show up and support her. I really would. I really would.
To be maligned, these creators should really stop just talking about her and move on, and stop acting like they're the ones being stalked when they are the ones that have been stalking her. I wish I wish Katie's channel nothing but success. I hope she truly can grow and achieve the goals that she has made and wants to achieve on this platform. And I hope she finds a positive group of people to surround herself in, whose goal is not to take others down, but to lift up each other up. YouTube can feel like a really lonely place. It can feel like you're a fish out of water and everyone else has relationships but you, and you're the creator and you don't get to have relationships with your subscribers because you have to respect that boundary. And so it can feel good to have a group of creators around you where you feel like you have a common goal. But when the common goal is negative and it's to harm other creators, or it's to malign and fulfill a vendetta for someone else, that's not a community that I think that is healthy for anyone. My mental health has taken a beating in the last several months because of this situation, because I have been dragged into it, because I had to had to hire a lawyer to fight a frivolous lawsuit, because to this day, even last night, I was getting threats from these people. I can handle that. But someone like Charla shouldn't have to handle that because she's not a public figure. And none of us as creators should be ever attacking our subscribers in video after video after video because they don't agree with us. I will always protect my subscribers. I will protect my members. I will stand up for them. And I'm standing up for Charla. And I hope all of these creators will just stop and do the right thing. I know they won't. I know at least a few won't. But I have hope for a few that they'll come and see the light, because I just want to live in a place of harmony where we can all work on our goals. And my goal is to expose cult leaders. And I'm fairly confident that the anti-KJ group is a cult led by a very angry man with a vendetta against me that he just can't let go, even though I didn't do what he says I did. I love all of you. I'm sorry to Charla, and I hope that the creators that have fundraised off this will please correct this information and leave Charla alone. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments below. Bye, guys.
She said a lot. She said a lot of things there that I honestly have to agree with. What going after Charlotte was, that's Steve's MO. And if they don't believe that, see, she didn't take her channel down. Her channel's right here. Okay, I'm gonna play you down the hole, lady. Now, her video is titled "Goodbye, Friends, Stalking Without a Crystal Ball." And she hashtags Emily D. Baker. For what reason? I can understand where she's coming from. And these people, they go too far. They go too far. Like I said, review her content. Leave her personal life alone. Her personal life is not her content. She does not have a family channel. She is not parading her son and her husband and her friends and her neighbors all over her channel. Review her content that she posts. But Charlotte is not a creator. She's just someone that didn't do what Steve wanted. That's it. That's it. It's crazy. Okay, so down the rabbit hole. Bedtime. She doesn't have a description? Wait. No. She didn't post a description of... No, she didn't. Okay. Because sometimes, they do these self-reflecting descriptions. Oh, the start of her video is, I'm asking you to remove your videos using my name, likeness, and images. I am asking that you stop talking about me in a negative way. I am asking that you take down your GoFundMe and tell your audience that I have nothing to do with any of this. Removing my image and change the damage this has already caused me and others. This email is not a threat. This email is not to harass or provoke. This email is me asking you, woman to woman, to please stop. I am not here to slander and defame him, but Steve's track record of targeting, harassing, stalking, and going real life on female creators. Wait, let me just start the video. Let me share it, and then I can read it all. But Rabbit took, just like she said that the cease and desist was a threat to her and her family. It was not. It had nothing to do.
In this email is
what's said in this email is the truth, and you don't like it. But see, you're not showing it, so I can't read it all. Okay. On me, because I won't apologize to him for something he said to me. I never filed charges against him for SH harassment. He didn't. SH am not abusive, dangerous, narcissistic, psychopathic, or dangerous. However, these objectives can be used to directly describe Steve. I had a court order against him in 2020 because he and his female followers were spreading my address around and threatening my safety. Go figure. I am Katie Joy, a YouTuber that you have appeared to take a keen interest in over the past several months. While I appreciate, maybe if I downsize this, it'll let me read it. While I appreciate your free advertisement littered with damaging misinformation that is causing real damage to my channel and my reputation, you appear to have found yourself entangled with, I'm guessing, a man named Steve McRae. While I understand that it can feel very lonely on YouTube, Steve McRae and his horrible behavior to female creators is established on this platform. I have watched some clips of your videos on other channels over the weekend. You told your followers that I accused Steve of SA. That's not what happened. I listened to your attempt to something. It's blocked, which is also not true. You organized and fundraised a GoFundMe using my name and likeness for thousands of dollars. I reached out to an attorney and found out that no one is taking you to court. I have spoken to my attorneys about this situation and something the legal route with you. I'm going to try to handle this as I'm not going to go the legal route with you. I am trying to handle this as a fellow creator without messy litigation.
She demanded I remove any content about her.
Okay.
And
it says,
make a statement that she is not involved with my stalker.
She didn't demand. She didn't demand. She's asking you as a human being, as a creator to creator. She's not demanding anything. She's asking you. It says, I'm asking you to remove videos using my name, likeness, and images. I am asking that you stop talking in a negative way. It's not even in a they go beyond a negative way. Oh my God. This woman is too much.
She will seek legal action against me. Much of what's said in this
No,
email
she
is
actually
inaccurate.
just said she didn't want to go legal with you. That she reached out to you, which it says in this letter, in this email, creator to creator. And this is also me, woman to woman, telling you that going down this path with Steve is very dangerous. What are you? This is how this down the hole lady. Oh.
And I believe Katie has been misinformed.
No, you've been misinformed.
Katie Joy also made a video on Instagram this weekend doxing me and my family.
No, you're a liar. Your family was not doxxed. You were not doxxed. It was the name you had on the GoFundMe that you put her picture on. That you said she was suing you. And Renelle, which she has nothing to do with it. You were not doxxed. I understand you fell down this rabbit hole about me because I criticized the video that you made. I don't know which. I later found out that you do satire videos, and I removed the post after some of my followers told me it was a joke. And she said the video wasn't true. That's all she said, is the video wasn't true. I do know that prior to your choice to slander, defame, and harass me by proxy on your channel, however, they have been very vocal recently that, people were like you. They have been very vocal recently that your fixation upon me has caused them to stop watching. I believe you can have a great channel. However, continuing down this path with me, I don't think will be in your best interest. Also, know from experience that when you try to separate from Steve, he will start attacking you. He will attack and harass and have fixation and target for. She's been a fixation and target of his for almost 5 years. I'm telling you with sincerity that getting away from him sooner than later will be the best. Yeah, I don't blame her.
A portion of that video now, and the rest of it will
Hey, Manya.
be linked.
Hey, Alice.
I would like to welcome everyone. Welcome to Without a Crystal Ball. This is my office. Here I am in my office. This is
She's
where
not
I
drunk.
work every single day. This is
what pisses me off.
This is where I research.
What's the first thing they did? It says, unbelievable. She's so embarrassing and drunk. She's not drunk. Rabbit's butthurt Katie's almost 400K channel called her out. How does she think Charlotte feels after what several creators did to her? Karma always tastes bitter. Yep. But she said that Katie was demanding and threatening her. That wasn't demanding and threatening. That was asking her. She said creator to creator, woman to woman. She didn't want to go the legal route. She wanted to handle it this way. She's not. And if she was taking down her channel, if she was hiding her channel, it'd be hid. It's not. It's nothing but her playing woe is me. I'm the victim. I didn't do anything. Katie did it all. Yeah, her name was on the GoFundMe. It sure was.
Very unfortunate part of my job is that there's this psychotic group of people that live and coexist in this conspiracy world of delusions and psychosis that I am trying to destroy people's lives through my employee, and I am sending them threats through my employee, who I don't have, by the way.
Getting an LLC for business doesn't have to look like this. Just Google LLC Taylor Brands. It's totally easy. You pick a state, you fill
But
it's hard for you to understand what Katie's trying to say here. Are you kidding me? Down the hole lady, can you wake up a little bit? Use some smelling salts or something. You know what? You people make people go watch her. You people, because of what you do, you change people's opinions. Whoa. Come on, stop now. What the hell? Playing my video, quit messing up.
Think that Katie Joy is trying to insinuate that Renelle Smith, another YouTube creator, and myself are involved with a group of people she believes are threatening her child. Please.
You are. You are involved with the Caters, with Steve, the king of the Cater. Girl, what planet is she from? Where is she from? Please, someone tell me. I mean, are her blinders that thick that she... Come on. Spoiler alert, we have nothing to do with any threats. Nope. Nope. You co-sign and support them. You white knight for this fool. Are you kidding me?
Please watch the full video below so that you can
Sorry
make
about
your
that.
own conclusions.
She made me choke on my tea.
So I got 4 emails overnight. One was, I'm going to probably take out a restraining order against you. Followed up by, I'm not the one to mess with a link to a video that was removed by the creator, apparently. Then followed by another email.
Down the whole lady. She never said you were the one that did it personally. She said you were in the group, involved with them people, and you are. Quit making yourself the victim here. You're not the victim here. Charlotte is.
That said, what did it say? I know you reported my video. Thanks for taking down my video. And then the following email was Vaughn's tragic death, which is my son. And then saying, you better be careful, or you better be sorry. Let me read it for you. This was literally my point of no return. You reported her GoFundMe. Renelle and Rabbit and her videos. I know it's you. She has the evidence. You and my crazy stalker are working together. You don't even know.
Oh, Rabbit. Your bedtime thing? Maybe you should wake up a little bit. Katie made it clear she was reporting that GoFundMe. And she made it public, very public, that she was doing it because you had her picture on it. You lied and said you and Renelle were being sued by her. Yeah, she reported it along with other people because a lot of people said they did, and I do believe they did because it was fraudulent.
What's coming for you? Get ready. Nobody can save you now. With the
Exactly,
title of
Sheila.
Vaughn's tragic death, which is my son's name.
I had nothing to do with any of these emails. It doesn't bother me in the least if Katie Joy reported my...
It should. It should bother you because you're a fraud. The GoFundMe was fraudulent. You lied. Number one, you're not being sued by anyone. You had nothing filed in court against you. Number two, you lied when you posted her picture on the GoFundMe and said she was suing you and Renelle, which is not true. It is an oral hearing that Renelle herself has chosen to go forward with, instead of just taking down a couple damn videos and editing them, because she was really slamming the woman. She was asked repeatedly to do that, and she's refused because she's white knighting for Steve, and she thinks this is all about Katie when it's nothing to do with Katie. Y'all give her too much credit. You really do.
My GoFundMe. The GoFundMe was investigated and found to be
Exactly, Chopper
perfectly
Lily.
legitimate.
So the police won't do shit. I'm not going to report it to police. I live in a bumfuck small town. Like, the police here don't do crap about cyber anything. They don't care. And the group has been basically a echo chamber of people that spread really ridiculous things about me and really harmful things about me. But
This weekend, Katie Joy Paulson made endless posts on Instagram insinuating that myself and other anti-Katie Joy creators are in a cult with Steve McRae. This is clearly false.
like, I have been so, like, whatever. You guys can talk about me. You can do whatever. But I went through something a couple years ago with the same group of people. They riled up a woman named Natalie Kennett.
Right. All this happened with you before when I was living in India and didn't know you existed. She never said you were part of it then. Look, old lady, I don't know what fog you have in your head, but please get a defogger. Seriously. Can we send her a defogger? Something. If she's trying to be
And
funny,
so someone reached out to me today.
if she's trying to be funny in this video, she's not funny.
And they
Oh, come on.
said
Quit
all of
doing
this
that to me.
started out because this woman who decided that the way that these people were treating me was not awesome. I'm turning off comments because I'm already taking steps. I want y'all know that I'm handling this. I'm handling this. It will be handled.
First, Katie Joy will handle this by doxing me. Again, you were not doxed. Stop playing the victim here. You were no victim. Maybe don't put your name on the GoFundMe, but you were not doxed. What is going on with this? Why is that coming up? I don't know.
And Katie Rabbit, I know your name now. And
down the hole lady, you weren't doxed. You had your name all over the GoFundMe with Katie's damn picture on it saying she was suing you. If she was suing you, don't you think she'd have had all your information? See, why don't people just listen to what people say? Because right there, she's saying she doxed her behind the GoFundMe. But yet, if she's being sued, then Katie already had all her information. She was never being sued. There's no OR hearing for her. Nothing. And I know there's not because, see, I checked as well. Do you think I just took Katie Joy's word for it? Or any of their words for it? No. See, unlike them, I actually vet what I'm going to say. Just because somebody sends me something, I don't run with it. If I can't vet it and make sure it's true, I don't show it. I don't play it. Plus, I spoke to the person who really did file for the RO against Renell, and I do believe what she said. Why would she lie about filing against the whole lady? And then I decided to check on my own to see, just to make sure that I'm not being snookered. Because, it's YouTube. Vet your sources, baby. Vet them. Don't run with it unless you can. And I checked. And I have to concur. Without a crystal ball. God help me, but I am. There's nothing filed against the whole lady. Nothing. As of yet.
I'm going to deal with this. Same with you, Renell Smith. I'm not going to say the other people that are involved, but they should know who they are because those people are the ones that really are going to be dealt with.
Here's one thing you need to do before you buy anything.
Oh,
Don't
another
spend
ad.
another dime on Amazon until you watch this first.
Why? Hey, I like Amazon. Don't say
Deals
that.
online when you shop from major retailers like Amazon and Target. You can.
Wait a minute. What's this say? This is a very long live video. Please watch it below and make your own conclusions. No, you see, the thing is you get on here and you cry victim. And look. And the caters are going to be all over it. And that's exactly what you were counting on, since you decided to join that group. So you've already put it in their heads. So it's not going to be with an open mind. So I don't like when you say that because, that's not the case. But anyway. Oh, dear Lord, my phone is going crazy. Anyway, let's get back into this. This woman, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to lose it, but this woman is frustrating the hell out of me. And she really, truly is frustrating the hell out of me. There's some fog in there that just doesn't, I don't know. Fog usually, dissipates, recedes in the mornings. I don't think it does. EKC says creators lose all rights to privacy when they are a public figure. That's not true. That's not true. How would she like it if her kids were put all over social media and her parenting was torn apart all over social media? Her husband was put all over social media. Her job, everything. She would feel differently. Because my kids have nothing to do with social media. He's almost 6 and she's 8.5. They're not part of my channel. So it's okay that I get death threats to unalive my children because I showed a video that Veda tried to hide. I'm not the one that went after someone. I'm not the one happened to go to court hearings. I'm not the one filing frivolous ROs just to be retaliatory for Stevie. Get the hell out of here, EKC. Take a seat. Take many freaking seats. We already know your elevator don't even leave the ground floor.
A woman is stalking me.
You are not being stalked or harassed by this woman. Stop it. You are the one doing that. You and your little group, the company. This woman just wanted you all to leave her alone. Was that asking too much for y'all just to leave her alone, move on with your lives, forget she ever existed? No, you can't do that because old Stevie Boy's all in his feels, and all you couple women, for some reason, think you got a white knight till the end for him. Do you think he's going to white knight for you? Where's he been? Where's he at white knighting for you? Oh, he took a break, huh? Conveniently, huh? Yeah. He's made it clear, even EKC, because she knows the game with Steve. She knows the game. She was on that panel with the prawn and him doing his thing. Yeah, so was Renell. Maybe they didn't realize it, but damn, go watch the live. If you pay attention to the screen, you'll see it. Pay attention to what Stevie Boy's doing, you'll see it. But anyway, listen. Ooh. My story, my opinion, let's all do our own research. After you already plant the stuff in their heads, right? Keep white knighting. You know what they're going to do to Veda when they're done with her? Because they've laid the groundwork for that. They've been laying that for months. Oh no, they say. It's all Veda. She's the lead. It's all her work. They've made sure to repeatedly say that. Like they didn't have nothing in it. It was all Veda. But she's too stupid to see it. So, yeah, no, it is what it is. And guys, I thank any of you or whoever it was that helped KCG. I wish I could have, but my hubby's been off work for several weeks and he's finally supposedly going back tomorrow. He's finally released. Otherwise, I'd have never, but thank you. I appreciate that. Believe me, Valentine's Day hit hard. We're not doing stuff for each other. He'll be at work anyway. I'll be home for Valentine's Day. I'm used to that. He's been working that shift for 11 years. So, besides that, I don't care about flowers. And I'm not a big candy eater. I prefer my Swedish fish or a bag of beef jerky. But I told him I wanted a Sephora or Ulta gift card because I need some new foundation badly. But yeah, no. We don't. 43 years. I've had enough Valentine's Day. It was more important for me for the kids, because I love you bags for them with little gadgets. No, not nothing expensive, just a bunch of little gadgets I pick up here and there. And for them to have for their classrooms, that's more important to me right now. I've had plenty of Valentine's Day, and I'll have more. But he's got to work anyway, so it sucks. You know, he won't get home till 11 o'clock at night. I'll already be out exhausted. Night. Real life stuff.
My stalker began contacting myself and my husband via our.
You don't have a stalker. Do you understand what a stalker means? Do you? I can give you some examples of a stalker. Would you like them? Would that maybe help with that fog in your head? I don't think so. Them blinders are pretty dang thick. But y'all need to look in your own backyards. Because when you attack everything that anybody posts, every word, every post on social media, no matter if it's TikTok, Instagram, hell, Twitter, Facebook, probably Snapchat too. I don't even know if y'all do Snapchat, but it's just one of the things, you know? Hey, but you fail to do where she posts her content and fail to do anything about her content, you're stalking her. I remember at Christmas, she posted a picture of a meal she was cooking for her family. And you know them idiots went crazy. And they fired up lives over that. In fact, I did an upload on that. Charlotte was the first one, of course. Charlotte on the web was the first one to fire up a live. Oh my God, look at what she's making her family for Christmas dinner. What the hell is it to you what her and her family eat for Christmas dinner? I think I called it the Battle of the Roast or something like that, because that's what it was. Yeah, it was something like that. It's under videos on my channel. But it was I was like, are you freaking kidding me? You know, you got your own family that you should be worried about spending Christmas with. Instead, you're stalking. That is stalking. When without a crystal ball, can't even make a post about a Christmas dinner she's making. Or she bought a new car. Oh my God, they had field days with that. Oh Lord. They were, for days, there were so many videos there, days and days. She makes money on her channel. Whether you like her or not, you got to admit, she puts in the work. Whether you like the content or not, she's putting in the work. She's getting the views. She's getting the checks. That's what y'all are jealous of. Do you get 100K views on a video? Hell to the no. And you probably never will. Not doing that kind of content, you won't. Anyway, it's her business if she wants to buy a car. She's the one that's got to pay for it, not y'all. It's her business what she wants to cook for her family to eat. Y'all not there eating that dinner? What the hell do you care? It's just ridiculous. She has no idea what stalking really means. This woman is not being stalked by Charla, and that's what she's saying. They all say that Charla's their stalker. You know, that tube top travesty thing, according to her, everybody's her stalker. She actually has no stalkers because nobody cares. They're not relevant. In the grand scheme of things, they are not relevant. And they can't handle that. They can't handle that they will not be where she is. That's what they want, but they can't do it. And I'm sorry, whole lady, but I have to, oh Lord, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I have to agree with Katie. You were headed in a good direction with your channel. Questionable about your sub count. I do agree with that. Questionable. However, you were headed in a good direction. And all because of a comment on a video, which shows you how much Steve stalks Katie. He found a comment by her on your video, someone he didn't even know existed. You know how he found you? Because he stalks everywhere Katie goes and everything she says. And he took that opportunity and you just ate it up because someone said your video was wrong. And then quickly, when she realized and was informed that it was satire, she corrected that and removed it. But it was already too late because the lobster already had you in his claws. That quick. That's weak-minded. That's weak-minded. And maybe you don't have it for YouTube because people are going to criticize you. Hell, EKC and Beta, they've made videos about me. Renell, all of them. I don't care. Don't care. Haven't watched none of them. I think I reviewed part of one. It was really boring. We moved on. But, you know, you think that's the worst that's going to be said about you on here? Girlfriend, maybe YouTube isn't the place for you. Just saying. But, you know, another way you could do it is quit hating. Review her YouTube content. You'd probably grow like crazy if you actually sat and reviewed her YouTube content and showed people what was wrong, what's so harmful. But y'all don't do that because that would require work, real work. And that's the reason why I don't do it. I don't have the time to do it. I wish I did. But I'm also not into reality TV like that. I don't watch the Duggars. Yeah. I don't. Are they even on TV anymore? I don't even know if they're on TV anymore. But sadly, you were headed in a good direction. But you aligning yourself with this group, I don't know. You kind of lose any credibility. And it may end up affecting you in a bad way. I don't think it's going to affect you the way it did Without a Crystal Ball. I just don't. Because none of their channels have grown. None of them. Go check. Their channels are stagnant. They stay stagnant. They don't even gain a sub. Hell, I at least gain 1 or 2 subs here and there. Look, I think you screwed yourself. But again, that's just my opinion. And it is covered under fair use. I'm allowed to criticize according to fair use. You know, educational purposes, yeah, it shows you everybody what not to do. Yeah. Because, see, there's none of you that are ever going to have control over my life. Where every waking moment, I'm looking up at you. I'm looking at what you're doing. I'm looking at where you're posting. Yeah, not happening. I don't care that much. Nope. Hell, I don't have the time to do the things I want to do. Let alone all that. Besides that, y'all not worth it.
Our private cell phones starting in the fall. She also had her husband contact us on places like Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook. She told my husband she knew my name and address. She made threats and stated she would take legal action against me.
Okay. Oh my God, I cannot with this woman. A cease and desist is not a threat. Asking you to stop harassing her is not a threat. You, my dear, were not threatened like you were making it out to be. No physical harm was ever threatened to you. It says, Katie is not a party to any restraining orders or lawsuits by Charla. Please do not donate to this GoFundMe under the pretenses that it is connected to me. That is not a threat. That is not a lie. That is the truth. All of these women are attacking me to defend a single person that has grossly misled and brainwashed them about me. Katie has no idea that what she's being told about me are not true. Well, I'm guessing that's what it says. I have nothing against this woman. I don't know her. And to the best of my limited knowledge about her, she and I hold opposing views on polygamy and fundamentalism. Many of my subs loved her content until she fell into this group of people. That's all I got to think. Yeah, see, that's not.
I have never met this stalker, nor have I ever.
You don't have a stalker. Everything given to law enforcement to determine validity. Okay, look, Rabbit. A cease and desist is not. Oh, I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Yeah, that elevator don't go nowhere either, does it? Oh, why does this keep doing this? What is going on?
Communicated with her that I am aware of. I have been shown screenshots of Katie Joy messaging and speaking with this stalker. But in Katie Joy's recent videos, she states that a man named Steve McRae is leading a cult.
Number one, prove that it was Katie, okay? And okay. Also, his hater channels will all make videos accusing me of lying, tag my channel, hashtag, and use my name for views, and then they will play the victim. This is called a narcissistic injury, and he is, in my opinion, a malignant narcissistic psychopath, which is what he has projected onto me for 5 years. That is all true. Also, his hater channels, wait, I did that one. He's so predictable that after harassing, defaming, and interfering in my business for years and speaking out me on streams almost daily for 5 years, he will go live and probably start a GoFundMe with the title, Should I Sue Katie Joy? YouTube does nothing. Lawsuits don't work, law enforcement won't help, and restraining orders don't stop him once he fixates on someone. No, I don't believe that, Katie. Where I think you dropped the ball here is years ago, had you stuck with going after him legally, it would have stopped a lot of this. And I think you should really, like you said, consider, because that's the only way it's going to stop him. It's going to get criminal as bad as they're going. My chat keeps freezing. Does anybody else's keep freezing? It's been doing it for days on YouTube. Hey, Eve. Steve called a Wahlberg check of swatting it up. Yeah, we watched that big scary swatting. It's okay, breathing. We feel the frustration. It's just, oh my God, she has a serious brain fog. Something. Why am I getting all the... I don't even do Instagram. And these last couple days, I am getting flooded with Instagram stuff. Why? I don't even do Instagram. I mean, I have an Instagram. I think I posted a couple of my thumbnails months ago. That's the extent of it. I mean, I don't never go on Instagram. And I'm getting flooded with... And they're... don't even know these people. I mean, teen mom? Oh my gosh. What bills? God, the cable bill is so expensive. I'm really thinking about giving Metro a chance with their internet because they're offering a deal, and I might check it and try it because this is just killing me here. Which reminds me, I've got to finish my taxes.
Against her. I only
Dread
ever met Steve.
Dread doing my taxes, but I gotta go. And I do them because, see, when I went to business school, I took federal tax accounting. Already?
Do you see what time it is?
Oh, okay. I'm almost done.
Steve McRae because of my stalker. I started talking to him and other creators to find out who this person was, why she was talking about me and sending me so many messages. I will not say that Katie Joy is not involved with my stalker because I don't know if that's true or
Oh my God. Okay. I need a gummy. I got it. Payday can't come soon enough so I can hit up the dispensary. I need a gummy for this.
or not. In Katie Joy's doxing live video on Instagram, she states someone is threatening her child through emails. I have also received threats and I've reported them to the authorities. I hope there is an extensive investigation by real authorities.
The threats are coming from the little company, the caterers and them. Because, you see, 8-9 months ago, I was getting threats from the same group. But then Sunday, they upped it and started sending me threats to unalive my children. Yeah.
Authorities, in which I will be happy to turn over all of my electronic devices to anyone at any time because I want to catch whoever has been doing this to Katie Joy Paulson for the past 5 years, according to her. Renelle Smith, another creator on YouTube, is also being targeted by my stalker.
Oh, Lord, you don't have a stalker. You people went after her. Every aspect of her life. How was she your stalker when she was the one being stalked? It was her family that was contacted and brought into a call with multiple people on it, brought up on a panel. Look, old lady, you were being, I think Katie gave you some really good compliments. Maybe you should listen. Go get a defogger, defog that head, and wake up to reality. Because you will be. Never mind. It doesn't do any good. It doesn't do any good.
Joy. Renelle and I have done nothing wrong. We have nothing to do with anything.
You've done nothing wrong. You won't leave this woman alone. You do videos talking about this woman's life, who has nothing to do with YouTube or any kind of public situation. But y'all don't do nothing. You don't do nothing. Okay.
Threats, emails, or communications to Katie Joy. Our stalker has significantly affected our real lives. Renelle has paid thousands upon thousands of dollars.
Thousands upon thousands of dollars. That's a lie. It's an RO hearing. It's not going to cost her thousands upon thousands of dollars. Stop it. Stop it. At least get on here and tell the truth. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my Lord, I cannot.
To an attorney.
Also.
For a frivolous lawsuit by the stalker.
It's not. It is not a lawsuit. It is an RO hearing, a one and done. Most take less than an hour. Actually, the last one I sat in took 32 seconds to be exact. It took longer for the hearing to start, 45 minutes waiting for the hearing to start. It was over in 32 seconds. So there's that. And, it's not a lawsuit. It's an RO hearing, which doesn't have to happen. Didn't have to go that far. Renell chose it to go that far. But show receipts where you spent thousands upon thousands of dollars for an RO hearing. What did she do? Go hire some high-priced attorney out of LA? What a joke. Yeah, where's the receipts for the retainer? Where's your transparency with the GoFundMe? Because y'all raised a lot of money, which was more than enough to cover the attorney for an RO hearing. See, I have experience with the RO hearing situation. Unfortunately, not because I ever did one, but because of, well, it's not a job, but because of the path we chose in life. Unfortunately, I had to sit in on many RO hearings because parents don't know how to act or exes don't know how to act. But yeah, it's definitely not a lawsuit. You either are told to shut up and leave someone alone and stay away, or you're not. That's it. There's not a jury. There's not going to be a judgment for damages. It's not a trial. I cannot.
Recently sent me an email claiming she reported me to the FBI and I would be served shortly along with Renell.
Hey, Feisty.
However, by some miracle, she hasn't served me yet. All of the money.
She hasn't served you because she hasn't filed against you. It's not a miracle. She just hasn't. What's all you get? You were sent a C&D by email. That's it. That wasn't threatening you and your family. That's not stalking you. That's not harassing you. It was a simple C&D. But I got to get through this because Nonsense is going to go live at 9. Oh, why does it keep doing that? What is going on with this thing? Oh, I'm ready to throw it in the swimming pool.
From the GoFundMe I created, which stated that Renell and I were being stalked by a stalker and that we wanted to continue to put out content.
No, you're not being stalked. No, it did not. You said you were being sued and that Katie Joy was trying to silence you. And it has nothing to do with Katie Joy. And you, my dear, don't even have an RO hearing to attend. What are you going to do? Are you really going to fly there and attend as a witness? You're going to be a bad witness. Renell, don't do it. I hope if you do have a lawyer, hope your lawyer told you. I hope you have a good lawyer because this one can hurt your case. Because all Charlotte's attorney has to show is that fraudulent GoFundMe and these videos. So this whole lady will have zero credibility.
About Katie Joy went to Renell's lawyer.
Exactly.
The GoFundMe was not fraudulent. GoFundMe looked at it.
It is fraudulent. That's why you had to take Katie's picture and stuff off of it. It is fraudulent. You lied. You put Katie's picture on there and said it was her trying to silence you when you, number one, have nothing to do with it. And number two, it wasn't Katie and you weren't being silenced by Katie. No one was trying to silence you. All that was asked is that you shut up and leave someone alone about her personal stuff. She wasn't trying to silence you off of YouTube or anywhere. Stop it. Oh my God. It's like she's baiting her to send her one. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. It's like she so badly wants to be included that she's willing to take an RO hearing to be included, to feel like she's part of it. If one statement is false, it's fraudulent, and it's full of false statements. Yeah. And I'm honestly surprised that GoFundMe didn't take it down. Did it make her take it down? Instead, they made her correct it, but she still didn't correct it properly. And if, without a crystal ball, wanted to force it, she could just recontact GoFundMe and say, look, she did not do as directed. It's still fraudulent. Then I believe it would be taken down. But you know what? Y'all need to have transparency. Post the receipts for what all that money you guys raised is going for. Whole lady, I want to see your receipts where you needed an attorney and you needed to show up in court. Since you said you're being sued, where's the receipts? Oh, wait. You lied and said you're being sued, but on here you just said she hasn't been able to serve you yet. No one's tried to serve you. If she wanted to serve you, you'd have been served, baby. So people that watch you need to listen to what you say because you told on yourself, which proves your GoFundMe was fraudulent. Because it's not even a lawsuit. It's an RO hearing. It's not a lawsuit. No.
And refused to take it down, despite the fact that it was reported to them as fraudulent. I will not lie and say that I know that Katie Joy is not involved with my stalker.
You don't have a stalker, and you have lied repeatedly. I have showed repeatedly how much you people lie, and not just with words. I've actually showed videos. I've actually showed court documents. I actually played the mod call. See, unlike you, I don't just meow. Receipts, baby. Receipts. I want to see receipts. Okay, Sir Duke, just a minute.
And I will not continue on social media when I know it is causing my family to be harassed. Instead,
your family is not being harassed. You were given a cease and desist. You were, not your family. You. Oh, she's frustrated. Oh, see, I can't review this one because she just, she's worse than EKC for me. Oh.
I'm going.
Oh, why do you keep doing this? See, I'm getting frustrated.
I'm going to remove my channel by the end of tonight because I have a family which I love very dearly, and I'm not going to give up any more minutes of my life to the real life stalking I've been enduring for the past couple of months.
Oh my
I
God.
have it in my own state.
Okay. Where's the proof you've been stalked and harassed? Where is it? A cease and desist is not harassment, nor is it stalking. So, again, where's the proof? Show us where you've been stalked and harassed. You have no clue what stalking means. You don't even know the definition of stalk, or you just don't understand it. Because if you did, you'd see that kind of fits some of the things you do. But again, where's your receipts? And you're not the only one on here that has family. Good for you. Put your family first, always. But no one is threatening your family. Because your family's not being stalked. Neither are you. And if you're getting emails, look inside your own group. Because that's where these emails come from. And guess what? IT guys are going to prove it for me, just like they did 8 months ago. Hey, Petey.
And I'm...
Oh, why does it keep doing that? YouTube, you've been acting wanky. I don't know if it's StreamYards and YouTube, but y'all need to fix your shit.
Reaching out to people in Minnesota. By taking down my channel tonight, I have fully complied with Katie Joy's request for me to remove all content about her. Thank you to everyone who's always
Katie didn't ask you to take your channel down. She actually said the exact opposite. Listen to the words. Clean out your ears. You got some earwax removal? Get it. They sell it at the pharmacies. Get it over the counter. Don't need a script for it. Put them damn drops in there and break up that damn wax. She actually gave you compliments. You're not taking your channel down. If you do, you'll hide it. Wait a week or so, if that long, and you'll come back out. Woe is me. I gotta come back. I just missed all you. I'm so sorry. I love you all. And you know I didn't do anything. I have this stalker. Oh, please.
Supported me. Making these videos and sharing pieces of my
No
life
one.
with you meant a lot to me.
Katie asked her to remove videos, which she has a right to. I mean, the way she's been going at it, but no one asked her to take her channel down or demanded anything of her. Katie reached out to her, and the email even said it. Creator to creator, woman to woman. It wasn't a threat. Hey, Darby. Hey, Katie. It wasn't a threat.
Hey, you have to make sure I'm up at 7 o'clock.
Why do you have to be up so early?
Be down there at 8 o'clock.
So I'll get you up when I get the kids up?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
I'm laying down. They're sleeping already.
They're already sleeping? I'll go in and give them a kiss goodnight.
I gave her gummy thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll go in and give them kisses goodnight. I never not say goodnight. Oh, this is too much. I'm going to go on Amazon and find out if they sell defoggers. She needs a defogger. There's something wrong with her brain. It just doesn't work right. The email was right there. But she was skipping over parts of it. Because then she can't play the victim. No one asked her to take her channel down or to hide her channel. No one was threatening this woman. She doesn't have a stalker. That's it.
Over the past year as I moved home from Malaysia. I garnered some really kind, thoughtful, and wonderful subscribers. To reiterate, I am not part of a cult with Steve McRae or...
But you are. You very much are. You white knight for that creep. And he's a creep. And yeah, Steve, I said you're a creep. I've reviewed enough of things about you to know you're a creep. And whole lady, don't think he will not turn this on you. And at the drop of a hat, he will. You should do some research before you white knight for someone. And that's what you're doing. No one asked you to hide your channel or take it down. No one threatened you. A cease and desist is not a physical threat. That is not harassing you or stalking you or harassing your family. It was sent to you via email. That's it. That's all. The sad thing is, you actually were doing good. Katie gave you a lot of compliments. She didn't have to do that after everything that's been done, but she did. That should speak volumes to you, but you just glossed right over all that. And Steve's got his teeth in you bad. Bad. You've got a hard fall coming. You've got a hard fall coming. And do yourself a favor. Stay away from that tube top travesty. That is a potato travesty waiting to explode. But you won't listen to no one. And you sit and co-sign their behavior. I don't get it. But I wish you well. But I don't believe you're leaving YouTube. This is your woe is me card. Because then you can come back out and just cry. And say I couldn't do it. I just love y'all so much. Got it. That's going to be your grift. You got to stick just like Charlotte on the web.
any other creators. My stalker needs mental health, help, and support from the real people in her life. I hope everyone involved in what's happened over the last couple of months gets
Wait,
help.
Kathy, buckle up. When KJ came into AZ's chat that one time, she got help for a while. Oh, they've been giving it to me. Hey, as long as I'm not doing their crap and I'm calling them out with receipts on their crap, they can kiss my arse. But I'll tell you one thing I won't do is I will never, ever tolerate them coming at my kids or threatening to unalive my children. That I won't stand for. They want to see a bitch. They've not seen that side of me. I can show them that side of me. They want to go there? Game on.
And I hope whoever is supposedly emailing threats to Katie Joy Paulson gets caught. Thank you again. Much love to every one of you. Good night.
Okay, so why is your channel still up? Thought you was taking it down. Y'all, your sticks aren't even good. Don't you get it? When you become so obsessed with someone where every waking moment, every thought, everything you do is just following that person. Everything. I mean, come on. Y'all do videos about what someone's cooking for Christmas dinner, for Christ's sakes. That's twisted. Y'all let her live in your head rent free. And all the while, your channels are stagnant. You're not growing. She is. Because she blew y'all off for years. But you know what? Everybody has a point where enough is enough. And I've been telling y'all for a year and a half, enough is enough. But y'all don't listen. Y'all just don't listen. Now, a lot of you getting yourselves in a lot of court stuff. At the end of the day, is it worth it? Is it worth it? It's unhealthy to obsess about a human being like that. It is unhealthy, both physically and mentally. Rabbit, maybe bedtime rabbit, maybe you do need a break. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. All I know is you were doing really good. And then you took this nosedive. And I can't believe you don't see that. Something tells me that you do need this break. So maybe you can clear that fog a little bit and look. Because you were doing good. And then over a comment, did you ever stop to think, wow, Steve found me over a comment that without a crystal ball left on one of my videos? That should show you, that should have been a big red flag, because he didn't know who you were. He didn't know nothing about you. He didn't even know you existed. Yet, because of his stalking without a crystal ball, he found that comment. Because trust and believe, they know every chat, any comment she makes, they've got screenshots passing it all over the universe. It's insanity. You never thought about that. Why do you think he reached out to you? In fact, he even told you, and you still didn't get it. You still don't. I thought EKC was the only one whose elevator didn't leave the ground floor. Now I'm starting to think twice about that. I'm really starting to think twice about that. Do yourself a favor. Take a good hard look at your channel. Take a good hard look at your subs and your numbers before you jumped in bed with these people. Like I said, I wish you the best. That's about all I can say. Other than, you don't have a stalker. Mm-mm-mm. Whew. Okay, I gotta find out if Amazon sells defoggers. Yeah, I know. I'm just clowning. You know I don't mean that. Yeah, she was doing well. She was. I don't understand why people invest so much time trying to hurt people. Yeah, when someone occupies your every thought, your whole entire life, that's when it's time to pull that damn plug out that wall, shut your shit off, and seek help. Because there's no way that is mentally or physically healthy. How can you have so much hate for someone you've never met, you've never talked to? Nothing. How? Because one person goes around and he finds these I hate to say it, but weak. He finds their weaknesses and he manipulates it. And he stalks them to know when, without a crystal ball, makes a comment or a post with someone. It's insane. It's totally insane. And then he's going to get on here and cry about being swatted. We all seen the swatting video. That was so scary, wasn't it? Oh my Lord. And then someone emailed him a pizza. I still don't know how you email a pizza, but to an old address too. I wonder who got that pizza. They probably enjoyed it, huh? Yeah, you're right. He prays. Hey, Hope. Okay, some of these car alarms going off. I'm out on my patio, guys. You know that. I film around. I stream around my pole when it's nice enough. Better not use the old saying. It might be taken literally. Probably will be. I'll probably wake up to 100 more emails in the morning. Didn't Creepshow also say Amy hacked her channel and left the internet? Rabbit must have watched Shannon's exit. Oh my God. That I have questions about her. Look, I was a nurse for years and a medic. I ran on an ambulance. I was as high as you could go as a PT with ACLS and worked my way through nursing school after I got out of business college. But yeah, I've worked with some airheaded nurses, but that takes the cake. That takes the cake. It's Steve partying it up at Applebee's. Oh my God. It's his birthday, right? Oh, it is? I don't know. I don't know him. I know of him. I know what I've seen of him. I don't know him personally. Don't want to. Want no parts of that character. But, you know, when I first heard Unirock talking about him, I didn't go by what Unirock said. I had to be nosy. I went and did my own digging. And boy, what I found, Uni wasn't even telling it all. Same thing with LB. I didn't go by what anybody else said. I went digging. You know how long it took me to put that video together? That one I did with all those receipts about how she has alts and fakes emails and shit? Well, there was a couple of them. There was 2 or 3 I did. It took me a while to gather up all that. But you know what? I dug and dug and dug till I found it. I wasn't going to go by anybody else's words. I needed receipts. But that's when I was just doing uploads. And look at me. I'm acting like I've been on here forever. I haven't been. But, you know, I don't do uploads anymore since I started to go live and my iPad died. I can't. I don't know. OBS won't work right on it. I can't. I'm having a hard time with the OBS shit. It was working fine. And then I don't know what happened. But it's crazy. Yeah, that's not a stalker. They have no clue what a stalker really is. But Nonsense is going live, guys. And I want to, and I've been on here. Oh my gosh, I've been on here a long time. But I thank everybody for joining me. Thank you for the memberships. Thanks, guys, for helping. Who helped KCG? Appreciate that. You guys are so sweet. Wait a minute. Hope was in here. Hope, why are you not blue? Where did you go? Okay, you're blue. Okay. I've just been having a hard time. I don't know if it's YouTube glitches or StreamYard glitches, but yeah. Steve pals need to rehab from the Steve drug. It'll do wonders one day at a time. Yeah. I don't get it. He's creepy. I mean, he's just creepy. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I know what I seen in that video when he was on panel with Renell and EKC. I know what I seen. In fact, I'm the one that tipped off Unirock. But I haven't watched Unirock. Does Unirock even do videos anymore? Does he upload? I haven't, I haven't seen him in a long time. Okay, I'm glad you're blue. Huh. I need you to be blue. But yeah, guys, thanks everybody for joining me. I really appreciate you. Hey, Desiree. Oh, thank you. I try to stay neutral, but it's not always easy. It's not. It's not always easy. But I'm sorry. Without a crystal ball, I thought gave down the whole lady some very good compliments and some really sound advice. But she wasn't hearing none of that. You heard her. She wasn't hearing none of that. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. I don't know. Maybe a break is what she needs, and she'll get back on track. I don't know. These people are the definition of insanity. Because honestly, when I shut YouTube off, bye. I got a family. I got real life things. You think it's easy at 60 years old having a 6-year-old and an 8.5-year-old? Hell to the no, but they keep me young. And people ask me, well, how'd you do it? How'd you have kids? I'm like, I'll never tell. That's my secret. That lady looked at me like I was some kind of nut. She's like, I couldn't believe some stranger come up and ask me, how did I have kids at my age? Okay, why is that your business? Well, she heard the kids call me Mommy Kathy. And she's like, ma'am, if you don't mind, can I ask you at your age, because I have gray hair and it wasn't covered. I didn't color it, so the color was off so you could see the gray. And she asked me how at my age I had kids, and I told her I'd never tell her my secret. No, I'm a medical miracle. No. She looked at me like I was crazy. But yeah. Where they messed up is when they sent me emails threatening to unalive my kids on Sunday. That's where they messed up. Because see, now I won't stop. But I won't get obsessed like they are. I don't care about their every word. I don't care about their every video. They've made videos about me. I've never watched them. Don't care what they think or say about me. Not my business. Nothing wrong with adoption. Not at all. I'm blessed with these babies. Blessed. Truly blessed. They are my life. They are my world. You usually don't get a second chance of being a mom. I was blessed with one. God seemed fit to take my son. But then years later, blessed me with these two. So, Oh, thank you, Sheila. All right, guys, I want to bump over to Nonsense's chat. Everybody, let's head over. Nonsense got some tea on Texas. Let's go listen to it. But y'all have a good night, and I'll see you on the YouTube streets. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Revival.